Hello everyone, welcome back to another video of Shrey FC. I'm so happy to be back with you all and I hope you all are very well and very good. And today's video is about Arteta In, Arteta Out. Should Arsenal part ways with him or should he be given more time? So before discussing my opinion on this, I'm a Chelsea fan and I'm going to be absolutely unbiased and there won't be any banter, any laugh. This is his real opinion on what should happen and this is an opinion based video on my thinking regarding the situation at Arsenal. So what's the background of making this video? I never thought I'll have to make this video, but I think Arsenal form in recent weeks has led to make this video. They have just lost yesterday to Newcastle 2-0 away at St James Park and now they find themselves 2 points behind Tottenham Hotspur for top 4 places and there's only one game of the season remaining. Tottenham will play Norwich City at home while Arsenal will play Everton at home. Let's be honest, until Tottenham pulls something out of the bag, it's an easy victory for them against Norwich and they should be getting top 4. So there was a stage when everything seemed very good for Arsenal. They just lost to Liverpool, a match we expect them to lose. Everybody thought Arsenal will fall off right now. They aren't going to go to Steven Gerrard's place and get a victory. Arsenal went there, they kept a clean sheet and they beat Aston Villa 0-1. And it looked like, nah, this Arsenal side is different. This Arsenal side is really different. They know how to win, they know how to take clean sheets. And at that time, it seemed like Arsenal might be getting 3rd, let alone 5th. And then it just fell off. It just absolutely fell off. They lost to Crystal Palace 3-0. They lost to Brighton 2-1. At home, they lost to Southampton away 1-0. And then it seemed like, oh, but Arteta must be sacked. Season over. We are going to play in Conference League. And then again, Arsenal showed that they have some mettle about them. They went to Stamford Bridge and they won 4-2. You heard it right, 4-2 at Stamford Bridge. They play Manchester United at home and they beat them 3-1. And then they went to West Ham away, where West Ham played their full strength lineup and they won 1-2. And again it seemed like, wow, this Arsenal team has something about them. They dropped points to Southampton, Brighton, Palace, but they bounced back by beating Chelsea away and United home. And then it was Tottenham away. Everybody thought that they'll give a good fight to Tottenham, but they lost 3-0. But still everybody thought that destiny is Arsenal's hands. Newcastle, a team at 14th and nothing to play for, and Everton at 16th at home. Arsenal should be winning these 2 matches and confirming their top 4 place. And if that happens, nobody gives a damn of what happened in the North London derby. But Arsenal have lost these both games. They've lost these both games, and this is really... And now it's a big problem for them, and now they're most probably thrown the top 4 away. So does this mean that Mikel Arteta deserves to be sacked now? They've not got top 4. And that was the background of making this video. And now I'm coming to this topic that should he be sacked and should Arsenal part ways with him. So I'm just going to give you a bit of a brief of what happened at the start of the season. At the start of the season, I think nobody expected Arsenal to be in the top 4. Even if they had 1 match a week, even if they had a lot of time, nobody thought they'll be in the top 4. Everybody was certain it will be Chelsea, United, City, Liverpool, and Arsenal will be 5th, 6th or 7th. And at the start of the season, they lost to Brentford with a COVID hit squad. They lost to City 5-0, they lost to Chelsea. And it seemed like predictions were going right. But then Arsenal came back. They played fantastically after that. And Arsenal became a team that used to beat teams they should be beating. Yes, they lost to Liverpool this whole season all the times. They lost to City all the times. They beat Chelsea 1 time, lost 1 time. They beat United 1 time, lost 1 time. They beat Tottenham 1 time, lost 1 time. But Arsenal's biggest strength was to win the matches against bottom sides. To win the matches against sides out of top 10. And that's why they were going above and above in the league. They were very near to Chelsea at 3rd place. And they were far away from Tottenham and United. And everything in Arsenal seemed to be going in the right direction. And we have to keep that in mind as well before we ask for Arteta to be sacked. Now I'm just going to give my opinion on should he be sacked, and I don't think he should be sacked, but I think questions should be asked. Now at Arsenal fan base there's 2 type of groups: Arteta In, Arteta Out. Now first matches for Arteta In fans. Now Arteta In fans think that the process is right, we need to continue in this process, give Arteta central midfielder and a striker and he will blossom. There are some accounts that keep saying Arteta is the next hybrid of Pep. He's the new Pep Guardiola, Pep 2.0. He's better than even Tuchel. He's very near to Klopp. We are building something like Liverpool. So you're fooling yourself. He's nowhere near Pep Guardiola. He's nowhere that type of manager. And to expect him to suddenly make your top 3, top 4 side is idiotic. Liverpool trusted the process because they have people like Michael Edwards running the club. They had Jurgen Klopp, who has already built Dortmund to new heights, Mainz to new heights. There is no evidence to Arteta that is building you in the right way. That's the first thing I want to say about Arteta In fans. But on the other hand, Arteta Out fans are also wrong in their regards when they say, oh, but if we had Graham Potter, Unai Emery, we'll be in the top 4, we'll be competing for trophies. No, you won't. And this is why I keep saying that Arteta In and Out fans need to find the middle. There's no benefit right now of sacking Mikel Arteta because who is going to be a replacement we'll find in the market? Graham Potter is also a very inexperienced manager who hasn't managed the club at Arsenal's level. Is he really at the level of Tuchel, Klopp, Guardiola, Ten Hag? No. Do you really think Luis Enrique will leave Spain and come to Arsenal? No. Do you really think this young squad is the right fit for Antonio Conte? No. Do you really think Mauricio Pochettino, who is known to be a bottler, I admire him, but people don't, is the right appointment for Arsenal? No. So which alternative is available in the market right now that you can say is suddenly going to come and make us a top 4 club next year? So for me, it's better to stick with Arteta. You've already backed him with 150 to 200 million of his own players. Gabriel, Ramsdale, White, Tavares, young players up forward. You backed him. Now back him to the fullest. Let him build his own side. When you've allowed him to build 50% of his side in his own image, allow him to build his whole side and then judge him. For me, next year, once he gets his striker, once he gets his midfielder, next season, if he doesn't get top 4, he must be sacked. He must be sacked. But right now, finishing this video on Arteta In and Arteta Out fans, I think you need to find a middle. Sacking him right now won't benefit anyone. That's destroying what you built in 2 years. But also don't be like absolute Arteta Ins where you can't even accept that he's still not at the level and you can't accept that some things have to be criticized of him. Whereas also don't be Arteta Out fans who just says everything will flip-flop and want the manager to be sacked. Arsenal is a fan base where one victory and your players are the best, your manager is best. One loss, your players are the worst, your manager is the worst. Try to be in the middle. You're not a club at the level of Chelsea right now, City, Liverpool. So even if you have Arteta, even if you have Emery or best manager in the world, it will take time. But also at some point in life, for Arteta In fans, you have to overachieve. It doesn't mean that, oh, we were supposed to be in the top 6, so we have finished top 6. No, you bottled it. You had the chance, you had United being at the worst run and you still didn't take advantage. Be in the middle. I think Arteta should be given at least 1 year in his image. But next year, if he doesn't get Champions League qualification, he must be sacked. But for now, Arsenal has to stick with him, and I think fans have to find the middle ground. He's not one of the best managers, your squad is not one of the best, and you have bottled it. But it also doesn't mean that you should lose trust in this team and you should lose trust in the manager and boo them. That's not the right way. Be in the middle, support the team, but also understand that you still have a lot of shortcomings and improvements to make. So this is my video, an opinion video on Arsenal and what should be done with Mikel Arteta. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and do put your opinions in the comment section below on what you think I said right and wrong. Thank you.